Well, I made it to Colorado. It feels so good to be here. It's a summer's day. It's warm, but it's still nice and cool. We're up here in Leadville right now. Just beautiful, good vibes right now. But we are on our way north. We are going up to Wyoming, and we are going to end up in Montana at the big thing. This is Expedition Overland's big event. We're going to be doing our Pan American presentation there, and we're super excited. Kathy's back. She's in the van right now. You get to see her in a second, but I'm stoked to be reunited with her. So let's do this. Let's go north, and we're going to do a little tour of the Rocky Mountains. Today has been a nice day. We've driven from Buena Vista, Colorado through Leadville, up the canyon to Minturn. Then let's see, we jumped on the I-70 for a little bit, went to Wolcott, went north all the way to Steamboat Springs. And now, after coming through Craig, Colorado, way up in the north, we are not far from the Wyoming border in a really beautiful place called Irish Canyon. If you search that on Google, you'll find it. If you're one of our patrons, I will put that in a note for you guys. But this is a beautiful place, and I love coming this way from Colorado to Wyoming, especially if I'm going to the Tetons. That might be a hint right there of where we're going to end up tomorrow. But this is a really beautiful canyon. There's rarely anyone here. I'm in this little campground here, and there's only one other guy with a truck here. And so we kind of feel like we've got the whole place to ourselves. It's really nice. This part of northern Colorado seems like it's maybe a little bit off the tourist track. Now, once you leave the highway over here near Craig, you're going to drive for about 40 or so miles, and you're going to get on this dirt road that goes into Irish Canyon. And it is a really nice dirt road. It's what I call a 45-mile-an-hour dirt road. You might not even want to go that fast, but it's a well-groomed, beautifully smooth kind of gravel road. And it's going to take us across the Wyoming border and over to Rock Springs. So if you want to get off the beaten path, you're in Colorado and you want to go to, say, the Tetons or somewhere there in the western side of Wyoming, this is a great way to get there. So we're going to hang out here in the canyon, take in the views, and get a little work done this evening. And tomorrow's another fairly decent sized drive day, but we're gonna go to one of our favorite places. So that's it for now. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, northern Colorado. We are almost in Wyoming. Had a good night here at this camp spot. There's a little BLM camp here in Irish Canyon. It is actually a free campground, which I love that. It's just a simple place. They've got little fire rings, a picnic table, and a place to park. That's all you really need. Oh yeah, there is a bathroom over here and a trash can. It's good things to have as well. But we're heading north. We got to get out of here. We're going to try to get up by Jackson Hole and the Tetons tonight. So let's do this. We're on Wyoming Highway 191 north of Rock Springs. We were just driving through and one of the many trucks that are passing threw up a rock and it put a pretty big ding in our window. We were just talking about it and we'd driven 45,000 miles and we didn't break a single window. In pretty much every country south of the US, people drive a lot slower. And I think when rocks do get kicked up, as you know they do, they just aren't as impactful. They aren't moving as fast. But we didn't get a single ding driving on thousands and thousands of miles of dirt roads behind trucks. And I think it's mostly because we were going 30 to 40, maybe 50 miles an hour max. It just didn't happen. So here we are on a beautiful paved Wyoming highway, and we get a pretty big ding. The chip is right here. Look at that thing. It's pretty good sized. But we're gonna go up here to Pinedale, Wyoming. There's supposedly an auto glass place, and we're gonna see if they can do the little epoxy treatment. Hopefully they can fix it, or if nothing else, they can just keep it from running. All right, it's interesting, you know, we're still having these little epiphanies of how things are different from what they are down south versus here in the US. All right, let's see if we can get this thing fixed. All right, we're here in Pinedale, Wyoming at Pinedale Glass and More. They got us right in and they said that they feel like they can fix this chip with the chip repair. Boy, I did a chip repair years ago on one of my Toyota trucks and it seemed like it worked pretty good. I can only imagine it's better now. So let's see what they do and hopefully it'll fix us up. right, that took 15 minutes and it is filled with epoxy. It is almost unrecognizable looking through the glass. You can, if you know right where to look, you can see a little bit of distortion, but it is a very great patch job. And being that it was up high in the windshield anyway, we're never gonna notice this again. This was a great use of $40 to fix this pretty big ding, and we're gonna go on down the road and hopefully it's gonna be good as new for a long time. We replaced this windshield right before we drove into Mexico and California. It cost us $250. Now that was with our deductible. I think the whole windshield was like $1,500 if you were just to buy one outright. So to pay $40 to keep this one running, that's money well spent. All right, let's keep going north. We're heading towards Jackson Hole in the Tetons. This is what we call a Jackson Hole traffic jam. There it is, the Tetones. Love this place. We've made it to the Tetons. In fact, we are in the Teton National Forest right here. One of our favorite little areas to camp in. It is a beautiful night here. The sun is setting over the Tetons. I just love it. The wildflowers are thick and so are the mosquitoes. I am swatting like crazy here, trying to keep them off of me, but that's part of being in Wyoming. I think the mosquito is the Wyoming state bird, and there are tons of them here. So tomorrow we're getting up early and we're gonna go see if we can see some cool wildlife. So fingers crossed, I hope we see some really cool animals in the morning, because we're going into Grand Teton National Park. It is a beautiful morning here in Grand Teton National Park. The sun is out, the birds are chirping. We've seen elk. We've been looking for bears this morning. We've yet to see one. Last time I was here, I saw 5 grizzly bears. Almost every morning I was finding a grizzly bear somewhere. And this time we haven't seen them yet. That doesn't mean they're not here, because I know they are. But we're over here off the shore of Jackson Lake. It is just gorgeous. We found a couple of places that we might want to camp next time, and I think we're just gonna hang out here, have breakfast before we keep exploring.
Jorge, come in, Jorge, can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear.
It's so great to hear your voice, Jorge, we've missed you.
Oh my gosh, I've missed you guys too. Great to hear you. Where are you?
We are up on the top of the mountain and we have plenty of room for you to come join us. Come on up.
Yeah, I'll be there very soon. I'm at the visitor center, so I'm probably 15 minutes out.
Okay, great. We'll keep our radio on in case you need us.
Hey, sounds good. See you soon. Out.
That is so cool. Our radios still work. It's just like in South America, and we cannot wait to see Jorge.
Look who's here.
Good to see you. Welcome back.
Hey buddy.
Hey man.
How you doing? Good to see you.
Very good. How are y'all?
We're good.
We're good.
You guys still got it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Still
I was gonna be
happening.
disappointed if it wasn't there.
So what's it feel like when your axle is going out?
Well, it's just like a gnarly grinding sound and you really don't go anywhere. But it maybe before that it was a big clunk.
I feel like I have a clutch slipping. Barely
Your RPMs are going up, but
yeah,
your
but
speeds.
nothing's happening. So I put it in 4-wheel drive and that helped progress.
Yeah.
But all day long it's been like
Transmission.
worm.
Sounds like a transmission to me.
Yeah.
Which I hate to say that.
Yeah! Yay!
Welcome back, Jorge.
Wow.
Oh man.
Oh well.
Well, it's so cool that George made it here. He found us and we're reunited after, I don't know, 3 or 4 months without seeing George. Seems like forever. And we're still up here above the Tetons. The mosquitoes are still out, as thick as ever. So tomorrow morning we're gonna push off. We're gonna head north into Yellowstone and then up towards Montana. It's been a while since I've been to Montana, and it's a place that I always look fondly to returning to, and I'm really excited to get back there. We're putting the final touches on our presentation from our Pan American trip. It's so fitting that George pulled in as we're doing this, and once we get to Montana, we're gonna be giving this presentation at Expedition Overland's Big Thing event. It's a brand new event they're hosting, and we're really excited to go there, see the Overland Ranch, and check out a brand new event that I think has a lot of good merits. It sounds like it's gonna be really cool. We're headed down the mountain and we're going north towards Yellowstone, and it feels really good because we've got our amigo Jorge behind us. It's just like the good old days on the Pan Am. And we're all going to the Big Thing at the Overland Ranch. So we're super excited to tour through Yellowstone with Jorge, and it's gonna be a little quick because we kind of got to get there, and as usual, we spent more time in the Tetons and less time in Yellowstone, but we have done Yellowstone lots of times in the past. It's our personal preference, but we really do like the Tetons better than Yellowstone. We're on our way to Bozeman, Montana. Jorge, it's really good to have you back there behind us. It looks good in my rearview mirror.
Very good. I had to slow down because I had things flying around, but everything's now.
Okay, that's good. I figured you were doing something good back there. You were probably filming a video or adjusting your sliding door.
Yeah, one of those.
Well, we've made it to Yellowstone National Park and the national parking lot. Look at this place, it is jammed. Right there is Old Faithful. I don't know of anything more Yellowstone than Old Faithful. Although we just walked up and they said it just erupted. It's gonna be another hour to 90 minutes. And we gotta get to Bozeman, Montana. So we did see Old Faithful, but we didn't see it erupt. We're gonna keep trucking. All right, we've made it to Montana. We are just west of Bozeman, and we are headed to the Overland Ranch for the Big Thing. It's gonna be awesome, and it's already amazing because George is behind us and our friends Overland for Good, our friends from Bolivia and the Pan American. It is so cool to be reconnected with all these awesome folks, and there's gonna be more fun people where we're going. It's gonna be a great weekend here. We made it to Overland. This is the ranch. This place looks amazing. Okay, look who's here. We have Jorge the Great and Overland for Good. Isn't this amazing? It's like it was meant to be. It's just like Bolivia.
I think John
Good to see you.
Have you guys?
Thank you.
Yeah,
We're stoked to be here.
Yeah, good to have you. This is awesome.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
What a place.
Yeah, seriously.
You get to live here? You live around
no,
here?
I'm just working.
You're just working. Okay. Good morning, the big thing, day one. We're super stoked. There's all kinds of cool people here. Some of our favorites are Jorge right back there, and Overland for Good, who is right in front of me here. And we are heading over to our first class of the day. We're gonna go learn how to weld. It's gonna be fun.
Basically floated.
That's a full-on remote hose.
Here we go. I'm walking up to the hub, which is this amazing building, and that is where we're going to do our presentation on our Pan American trip. It's going to be really cool. We've done this once before in Arkansas with a really great crowd there, and I'm really looking forward to do this amongst some really seasoned travelers, and hopefully everybody enjoys it. We like to get here early, set everything up, make sure our audio video works well. Hopefully there's no problems. Look at this place. What a building. There's Kathy. Wow, this is something. I don't think I've ever given a talk in a building as cool as this. This is gonna be great.
Now, the ship is essentially an enclosed parking garage, and that's how all new cars are shipped around the world.
Morning, amigos. How are you? What an awesome event this has been. I am pretty blown away, not only with how beautiful Montana is, but the facilities here are amazing. The people are great. I'm seeing so many old friends and new people too that I'm just having some wonderful conversations with. There's a great little vendor area. And I think what I like most about this event compared to some of the other events is that the schedule doesn't seem so jam-packed that you're just kind of running yourself ragged all day. There's some nice downtime that gives you chances to check out people, say hi, check out other rigs, and just kind of kick back and relax and enjoy being here. It's been a really nice mix. Our North American presentation last night went really well. I want to thank all of you guys who came out and watched it. It was so fun to relive those moments with you all. And today at 4, we're going to be doing the South America side of things, and that's going to be really fun as well. It's been super cool having George and Overland for Good here, and getting to relive these moments with them. It's just really special. Right now, I'm at the entrance of the EXO test track. It's pretty amazing. They have hundreds and hundreds of acres here, and they've got their own test track. I think it's like 6 to 8 miles long, something like that. But they've got some really amazing obstacles over here, and then you can go up in the hills and take it even further. So what an awesome place. All right, we're headed to our presentation. This is the South America part. We did North America yesterday. This is gonna be so fun. Here we go, break a leg.
No,
you already,
I don't want to break a leg.
you already did that in Peru.
Huge thanks to everyone who came out to see our show at The Big Thing. It was so great to meet you all, and we also got to meet many of our patrons. That was very exciting. We had a blast, and we're already looking forward to seeing you there next year.
Oh,
It's Jorge de Magnifico.
Here we are the next day, as Kathy's about to fly out.
All right, we spent the night at the Bozeman airport last night, and it is 3 a.m. It's an early start to the day, but I am headed back to Arkansas to get my ankle checked out so that I can get it back to 100% and get back on the road. See you in a few weeks.
Well, the big thing wrapped up this weekend. It was an awesome event. We had so much fun. It was big enough to hold your attention and give you a lot of good educational opportunities, but it was small enough too that you had time to do everything, get to talk to people, get to hang out, and relax with other travelers. I thought it was the perfect blend of what an overland meetup or a rally should be like. I want to thank Clay and Rochelle and the whole EXO team for having us out. I know it's a little different for them to have maybe vans there, but there actually were quite a few vans in attendance. The Revel Club came out. It was really cool to see all those folks. And Winnebago even had some of their key people there. So vans are a thing. We are a big part of overlanding, and it was really cool to see it represented so well at the big thing. And now I've driven way to the west. I'm like 2 or 3 hours west of Bozeman, and I am way up here in the mountains. I stopped at a little gas station to get fuel. I looked at my Onyx app and I found a series of dirt roads that were differentiated by the dispersed camping overlay. I used that. I drove up here on these really steep forest roads. There for a little bit I thought maybe I wasn't gonna find a good place to camp because it was so steep. I followed it on up using the topographic feature and found this little saddle, and luckily this is kind of a saddle where a couple of closed roads meet in a intersection here. It made a nice spot where I could get the van a little out of the way and feel like I have a pretty nice spot with some solitude up here, and it's gonna be a great place to spend the night. Well, I kind of hated it. I dropped Kathy off at the airport this morning. She's on her way back to Arkansas to visit her mom and to go see the orthopedist and to get a new MRI on her ankle and try to come up with a plan to get her ankle back to 100%. A lot of you guys have asked about her ankle, and I'll give you just a little quick update. It is doing better. It's not keeping her from doing a lot of things, but if she does walk a long ways, it gets really sore and really fussy, and that is keeping her from doing some pretty big things. She loves to backpack. She loves to go on long distance self-powered adventures in wild places. And right now that feels a little unobtainable, but it's not happy when she's on it all day long, kind of like we just were at the big thing. Towards the end of the nights there, it was getting pretty sore. We need it better than that because we've got some really big things we want to do that require us walking a long ways. Hopefully she'll get it ironed out. She will be gone for a little bit. I'm gonna meet back up with her and Abby here in a couple of weeks. So for the next few episodes, you just got me and I've just got you. And we're gonna still go do some really cool stuff. So don't worry about that. I've got some places that I really wanna explore, and I'm gonna take you along for the ride. So I wanna thank you guys for watching this video of our journey from Colorado to Montana. Montana is a great place. It is a place that I want to explore more. Every time I come here, I say that. It's so far up here that it seems like I don't come up here as much as I should, but I really do need to make the time to explore Montana more because it is an amazing state with a lot to offer. And until next time, I hope I see you somewhere over the horizon. Take care, guys. We're gonna enjoy it out here.